Hello friends, I welcome you all on my platform Don't Memorize, just clear the concept. Today our topic is presenting the rational numbers on number line. So this is our learning outcome. After having this video lesson, you would be able to plot rational numbers on the number line. So without wasting any time, let's get it started. So friends, our today's topic is presenting rational numbers on number line. This is gonna be a very interesting lecture. Here, first of all, we would observe a rational number, that is P upon Q. In the first case, the numerator would be less than the denominator, and the second case, there would be the numerator would be greater than the denominator. When we have this P less than Q, we call it a proper fraction, or we have numerator less than denominator, we call it a proper fraction. If we have P or numerator greater than denominator, we call it a improper fraction. Now, if the number, that is numerator or P, is less than the denominator, it would lie between 0 and 1. This is how our number line looks like. And if our numerator is less than denominator, then it would lie between 0 and 1. Why it would lie between 0 and 1? Let us check by an example. Suppose we have 4 upon 5. Here 4 is less than 5. You can check it out with any other number which is less than its denominator. Now, if we divide 4 by 5, we get 0.8. Because 4 is lesser than 5, we would add a decimal and a 0 behind the 4, and dividing 4 by 5, we would get 0.8, which gives us 0.8, and we know that 0.8 lies between 0 and 1. Now, we have to divide the section between 0 and 1 in parts. This is the section 0 and 1. I have told you that our section would lie, our number would lie between 0 and 1. No? So, we have to divide the section between 0 and 1 in parts. But in how many parts? Here 4 upon 5, the denominator, 4 upon 5, the denominator tells us that we have to divide the section between 0 and 1 in 5 parts. Numerator tells us that we have to divide the section in how many parts? If the numerator is 5, we would divide 0 and 1 between 5 parts. If the denominator would be 6, we would divide the 0 and 1 in 6 parts. If it would be 7, then we would divide the section between 0 and 1 in 7 parts. But now here is 5, so we would divide the section between 0 and 1 in 5 parts. Here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we got 5 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the numerator? It is 4. Now numerator tells us which part to pick. Now we have divided our number line in the 5 parts. But which part we have to pick? This tells our numerator. Now numerator tells us which part we have to pick. First 1, 2, 3 and 4. This one. Now the very first part from 0, from right to 0, it would be 1 upon 5, as we have divided 1 into 5 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this part would be 1 upon 5 and second part would be 2 upon 5, next would be 3 upon 5 and next would be 4 upon 5, and here it would be 5 upon 5, which is equal to 1. So this is how we represent 4 upon 5 on the number line. It is easy and interesting also. Now we would discuss the case number 2. If we have numerator bigger than denominator, let us plot 22 by 4 on the number line. Now for this we have to convert it into mixed fraction. Let us convert. If we divide 22 by 4, it would go on 5 and 2 would be the remainder. And how we convert it in the mixed fraction? I suppose that you know earlier you have learnt it in the previous classes, but let's revise it again. Quotient is to remainder upon divisor becomes the mixed fraction. So here 5 is to 2 upon 4 is our mixed fraction of 22 upon 4. Now this figure 5 is to 2 upon 4 lies between 5 and 6. So this figure tells us that it would lie between 5 and 6. Where it would lie? It would lie between 5 and 6. Now 5 is to 2 upon 4. Here the denominator 4 tells us that we have to divide the section between 5 and 6 into 4 parts. And numerator 2 tells us that which part we have to pick. So let us divide. So here we have divided the section between 5 and 6 between 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And which part we have to pick? In the numerator we have 2, so we would pick second part. So this point shows the 5 is to 2 upon 4. So this is the section which shows 5 is to 2 upon 4. This is how we would represent 5 is to 2 upon 4 on the number line. Now if we have to plot minus 2 by 4 on the number line, then we would just convert it into the fraction. Again, now this time it would be in minus, it would be minus 5 upon 2 upon 4, and of course it would lie to the left hand side of 0. Where it would lie? It would lie to the left hand side of 0, and we would extend our number line. Let us plot it. Here we extended our number line towards the negative numbers. We know that it would lie between -5 and -6, and we have to divide. We have -5 is to 2 upon 4. So, denominator 4 tells us that we have to divide -5 and -4's section in 4 equal parts. And number 2 tells us which part we have to pick. It would lie somewhat here. So, this is how we would represent it. -5 is to 2 upon 4 or -22 upon 4 on the number line. Now, let us revise the topic. First thing we have to keep in mind that if we have numerator less than denominator, for example 1 by 2, it is called a proper fraction and it would lie between 0 and 1. If we have numerator greater than denominator, we call it an improper fraction. And to plot it on the number line, we would convert it into the mixed fraction by dividing numerator by denominator. Denominator tells us in how many parts we have to divide this section of number line, and numerator tells us which part to pick. Now, I would give you 2 sums which you have to solve. Here, show 2 upon 5 on number line. This is your task. You have to plot. Try one more. -11 upon 2. Draw it on number line. It's all for today. Hope to see you in the next lecture. Happy learning. Don't memorize, just clear the concepts. Thank you.